for your brother. You've been
Oh
with me
man.
from the start.
Thank you. Alicia, I really appreciate you. You all look and are amazing. I mean, it's not just the fascinators, it's not just the hats, it's not just the dresses, it's the energy, the vibe in this room. You all have such incredible energy, and I'm grateful to be in this space with you. You know, I had something already planned that I was going to talk about. I had it in my spirit. I prayed about it. I was like, yes, I know exactly what I'm going to say. And let me tell you something. God doesn't care about what I think I'm exactly going to say. I want to see a show of hands for anybody who had a plan and God had a different one. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm in the right room. So, y'all know what it's like to have a plan and God got a different one. Here's the thing, I love God. Y'all love God? Do y'all love God? Do y'all love God? Okay, so I'm in the right room. I love God, but sometimes God be tripping. I mean, I think he's tripping. God does not think that he's tripping. He has a different plan, a different direction, because God knows who's going to be in the room, and I might not. You might not. You might not know who's going to be at the gas station. You might not know who's going to be at the grocery store. You might not know who you're going to run into at church. But God does. God knows who needs to see you exactly where you are. Not always where you want people to see where you are. And so I wanted to talk all about anxiety recovery, recovering from spine surgery, waking up paralyzed and devastated, and all of the growth and empowerment that I've had and opportunities that I've had. That's what I wanted to talk about today. But God put a different message in my heart recently, and it was these words: perfection is not protection. And I said, say what now? Perfection is protection. See, I'm working on getting everything right. I'm doing what I need to do. I saw my mama make certain mistakes, and so that's how she ended up abused, right? It was because she probably did something wrong, and when I was little and I got in trouble, you know, it was because I did something wrong, so I need to get it right. I need to be perfect. And I need people to see me in my perfection so that I can be protected from harm. In particular, women struggle with this massively. Because when we are not on point all the time, we worry about what people say about us behind our back and sometimes in our face. But protection does not come from perfection. But I believed that it would. I believed if I got it right all the time, I believed that if I said the right things, hung out with the right people, never made any mistakes, that God would protect me. And what I began to realize is God doesn't care about our version of perfection. God says you are perfect just as you are. I was perfect in that hospital bed when I wasn't able to walk. I was perfect when I was dealing with traumas in my childhood, and I thought that my life would always be that challenging. And all of you all who are not listening right now, and your sisters around you are trying to get you to listen, you are perfect too. I know you got things you want to say to your sister. You want to tell about how good the food was, and yes, amen, the food was good. But I believe this message is good too. And so as you all move through your lives and you want to make impacts in people's lives, whether it's with this organization or if you are a Delta, if you are a Zeta, if you are Sigma Gamma Rho, whatever you are, wherever you pour your heart into, you don't have to do it with perfection. It's okay to show your scars sometimes. Somebody who looks like you, walks like you, came from the same part of town as you, grew up like you, needs to see you. And I mean the real you. Not the Instagram you, but the real you. It doesn't mean you have to break down and cry in front of people, but when folks are telling you about their struggle, tell them if you hear them, if you understand, if you get it, if you know what it's like, not only to have had that challenge, but to be dealing with it right now. See, one of the things I am faced with is navigating anxiety. Yes, I'm an anxiety success coach, and I've helped people all around the world navigate it, but I still deal with it myself. In fact, Miss Reed, this beautiful, amazing woman I just met today, was such an encouragement to me as I sat there. She looked at me and she said, "You look so pensive, dear. God got you. You're okay." I didn't even realize. And so you could be sitting next to someone you know, or you could be sitting next to someone you don't. But that's of little consequence, because what matters is whether that person is willing to reach out to you and let you know you're all right. God got you. And not just that you're all right, but that you're good, just how you are and who you are. Because the person sitting next to you might have a better idea of whose you are. One of the things I wanted to make sure that I reminded you as well is that as you move through your life, you move through the work that you do, the churches that you're connected to, the friend circles that you have, reach out to people who have challenges maybe that you don't necessarily resonate with. Maybe you haven't had that same challenge. People want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want to be felt. You don't have to have gone through the exact same thing to make a major impact. It doesn't matter where you see these people. If you see somebody who always has a smile on their face, you might think, oh, they don't have any problems. Ask that person, is there a way that I can support you, that I can encourage you? Sometimes I'll ask my really smiley friends, or folks at the grocery store in the line that are smiling and maybe we're chatting it up. Has anybody asked you if you're doing good today? Anything on your heart you might want to share that it would help for another person to hear? Those small acts of kindness can change someone's life. I have literally commented on people's page just to offer support, and they messaged back privately, today was going to be the last day for me. And if you hadn't reached out, I don't know if I believe I would have gone through with it. It is that important. It's that important that you show up your most authentic self all the time, even shaking a little bit like I was as I sat there. It's important that you show up exactly who you are, how you are, because of whose you are. I want to leave you all with this. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Every one of you who has laid eyes on me, I can literally feel the essence of you. No matter how many times I've gotten close to people, no matter how many times I've felt loved by them, it never loses its luster. Every single person matters. Everybody you meet, everybody that's around you, they all matter and you all matter. Thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for being here.
It's all for you.
All right, all right. Let's give it up for Aziza.